listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. The old count sat in his study. Before him lay another letter from his wife, one of many that arrived in those final years. While we cannot say if tears fell on this particular day, we know from his diaries that Sophia's words wounded him. She called his spiritual transformation a betrayal. She said the man who preached universal love was destroying his own family. Her accusations struck with more force than any Crimean bayonet charge. Words could kill. He knew that now. This was the same Leo Tolstoy who captured all of Russian society in War and Peace and Anna Karenina. But after his literary triumphs, he discovered that his brilliant words had done nothing to ease the suffering he saw everywhere. In his 50s, Tolstoy underwent a transformation. By 1891, he renounced copyright on his newer works. He attempted to give away his wealth, though family pressure forced a compromise. He dressed like a peasant and made his own boots. His family, especially Sophia, was horrified by these changes. This painful irony was not lost on him. In his calendar of wisdom, he wrote, "Be afraid to destroy the unity of people by stirring bad feelings amongst them against another with your words." This wisdom came from bitter observation. He had spent decades watching words destroy. In St. Petersburg salons where whispers ruined reputations, in his own home where careless remarks opened wounds that never healed. The master of Russian prose began writing simple parables for children. You can imagine the mockery. His wife despised this direction, but he persisted. Visitors came to him for many reasons. Among them were young revolutionaries burning with rage, expecting Tolstoy to fuel their anger. Instead, the Count would listen in silence, then speak quietly about watching men die cursing their enemies, about how hatred never improved anything. Some left confused. Others returned weeks later, transformed. Tolstoy's refusal to add poison to poison showed them another way. He would redirect the conversation. He had learned not to destroy the unity between people with his words. Because words are powerful. Yours carry the same power. Every conversation is a choice. Spread poison or offer antidote. Think of your last harsh word. Did it improve anything? Think of the last kind word someone spoke to you. How long did its warmth last? Think of the word you're holding back right now. Will speaking it build or destroy? Tolstoy learned too late what words had cost him. His family remained fractured, but in his final years, he learned to speak only when his words could heal. If this episode gave you something to think about, please leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you're listening. On Apple Podcasts, go to the show homepage, scroll down to the rating sections, then tap Write Review. On Spotify, go to the show homepage, tap the three dots, select Rate Show, and choose your stars. Reviews signal to the algorithm that this podcast is worth promoting and help new listeners discover the show. Thank you. Your support means a lot and goes a long way. And as always, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.